Have you ever wondered about the ultimate arbiter of justice in our nation, the institution that resolves the most profound legal questions affecting every citizen? It is the final say in countless matters, ensuring a consistent interpretation of our laws and Constitution. The primary role of the Supreme Court is to serve as the highest judicial body in the United States, performing judicial review and acting as the final court of appeals for all cases arising under federal law and the Constitution. It functions as the ultimate interpreter of federal law and decides cases that present important constitutional questions or conflicts between lower federal courts or state courts. This crucial role is rooted directly in the United States Constitution, specifically Article 3, which establishes the judicial branch. While the Constitution does not explicitly grant the power of judicial review, it was firmly established in the landmark 1803 case of Marbury v. Madison. This decision affirmed the court's authority to declare acts of Congress and the President unconstitutional, thereby ensuring that all governmental actions comply with the supreme law of the land. The court's decisions are binding on all other federal and state courts, providing a unified and consistent application of law across the entire country. The court performs its duties primarily by hearing cases on appeal from lower federal and state courts, which usually come through a process called a petition for a writ of certiorari. This means that parties who lose a case in a lower court can ask the Supreme Court to review their decision. However, the court has discretion over which cases it chooses to hear, typically selecting those that raise significant legal questions, involve constitutional interpretation, or resolve conflicting interpretations of law among different appellate courts. After hearing oral arguments and deliberating, the justices issue written opinions that explain their legal reasoning. An important aspect of its authority is the principle of stare decisis, a Latin term meaning to stand by things decided. This doctrine means that courts generally follow precedents set by previous judicial decisions. The Supreme Court's adherence to stare decisis ensures stability and predictability in the law, although it can and occasionally does overturn its own precedents when new legal insights or societal understandings emerge, but only after careful consideration and robust debate among the justices. Ultimately, the Supreme Court safeguards our constitutional framework, protects individual rights and liberties, and maintains the rule of law. By acting as the highest legal authority, it provides clarity and finality on complex legal issues, which is essential for a stable and just society, ensuring that governmental power remains within its constitutional bounds and that fundamental principles are upheld for everyone.